I'm Melissa Zelenak at the Antrim Conservation District. We are at the Michigan Association of Conservation Districts annual conference in Bel Air, Michigan, and we are broadcasting on our podcast today called ACD Stewardship Stories. Today I have with me Justin Shawn with the Great Lakes Mushroom Company. He is a magnificent mushroom man, and today we're going to talk about what Justin does and what he can do for our communities. So Justin,
Awesome.
Tell us a little bit about you.
Hi guys, and so I'm Justin, owner of Great Lakes Mushroom Company. We're a vertically integrated mushroom company, so we grow our mushrooms, we manufacture them into different medicinal products, and we actually are a commercial kitchen as well, so we cook with those mushrooms, and then we go throughout our community of Michigan educating people on the various uses and ways to cultivate those medicinal mushrooms and the specific medicinal properties of those mushrooms. So, yeah.
And how long have you been a mushroom guy? How did this all happen for you? What prompted Justin to be a mushroom dude?
So back in 2016, 2017, my grandmother passed from cancer, and it was real hard on our family, and we really went down the rabbit hole just trying to find out different things we could have done or did because it was so sudden. And we started the CBD path and just didn't really get, wasn't anything game changing there that we felt was like could have did anything different. And then I stumbled across mushrooms and just pretty much went down a rabbit hole and felt floored and just felt really you're sad at first because there's you find out this great information that could have potentially helped, and then it's a choice to be bitter about it or try to, this information is still valuable information and I can now help somebody else. I can't help the person I wanted to help, but I can, help somebody else with it. And as I spread that information, it becomes infectious and they can help other people as well.
So you turned a sorrow into an amazing thing.
Yeah, you could say that. Yeah.
I am saying it because I've seen it. You've done it.
Yeah,
you're doing it. I mean, we had Justin in Central Lake a few weeks ago for a workshop, and it was amazing. The people were engaged, enthralled, entertained. Justin is a great speaker, so let's give the plug to anybody, Conservation District. Get this guy in your office. And so when people go to these workshops, what can we expect?
So all our hands-on workshops, so number one, they're all hands-on. I'm just a personal believer in you can't learn from me sitting up there pushing a button at a whiteboard or just talking or, I was one of those kids in high school that, I had to read certain things 3 times before I got it. The first time you read it, it goes in and out one ear. The second time you hear certain parts. The third time it really starts to click. Yeah. Exactly. And most of us just don't have the lifestyles where we can do things 3 times to catch on. So we usually do things one time. It doesn't work the right way. We put it in the closet forever and say that didn't work or something this and that was wrong. So I try to eliminate that from happening with people while actually giving you the experience to really learn how to do it. It's just like, you get a new job. You get a job, they don't just tell you how to do the job. They tell you, they show you, and then they have you do it. And while you're doing it, they're guiding you through the process, correcting anything that you're doing wrong or not.
Monitoring and guiding, yay!
And then also, besides the hands-on experience, you're also going to get our mushroom coffee, which is sold all over the country. Right now, it's on Frontier Co-op. Plug to Frontier Co-op. It's going to be on tap the entire event. And then we will bring either our gourmet mushroom pizzas, our gourmet mushroom smash burgers, our morel mushroom soup, or either our deep fried oysters. So we always feed everybody a mushroom dish as well, and it's always a generous portion, not just like a sampling. So it's like we really like to get you full. And then everybody is going to go home with an additional kit. So you actually leave with 2 kits. One you're going to inoculate yourself, and the other we inoculate it. So you'll get something like this, which you see the oysters are growing out of. this is what we call a ready to fruit grow kit. So you got an all-in-one, you inoculate, you take home a ready to fruit one that's guaranteed to give you mushrooms.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, that is a gorgeous.
That's gorgeous.
One, yeah.
I just want to take pictures of it right now.
Yeah.
It's lovely. So the people come to class, they learn hands-on, they go home with mushrooms.
Yeah. Coffee.
At coffee,
food.
I am not. Caffeine doesn't like me, but I'm gonna say to you that I had your coffee. Didn't buzz me up. Didn't do anything harmful at all. I really enjoyed it.
Nice.
So I mean,
So happy
in
to
that
hear it.
regard, what you're doing, I find amazing and thrilling. What other classes do you teach, Sean?
So we
Justin,
do,
I'm sorry, I do that all the time.
Fine, so no problems. So the 101 class, after that comes the 102 class. But it's kind of a trick here because the 102 class is actually technically the 101 class. But you would never understand 102 without me making 101 the 101 class.
Gotcha.
So we kind of go backwards so that we know where, because 102 gets super technical. We go into agar and cloning mushrooms and mating mushrooms and dropping spores from mushrooms, creating lineage of mushrooms that can last lifetimes. So that you're growing mushrooms indefinitely from the same strain, repetitively over and over again, and restarting those genetics.
And keeping all the good stuff in the same DNA and all the lineup. Nothing gets distorted, ruined, whatever. It stays the same good stuff.
Yes, exactly. And cloning also, so that you can get certain mushrooms that you look for. So like, for example, if you look at this mushroom, what you can't tell is that these are all different. These are not the same. Meaning, this is a completely different mushroom than this mushroom. They may look like they're part of the same family, but they come from a completely different mycelial network inside the substrate. And so if I wanted to clone this, I would take that nice big one right there, clone it by taking a culture out of the centerpiece, and then restart that life cycle by inoculating either some liquid culture or liquid agar or agar or even grain, and then basically starting that life cycle over with this specific mushroom. So now when I grow out my mushrooms, all of the mushrooms will be that mushrooms. And that's what cloning would be. And so we learned this type of stuff in the 102 class. 103, you should know how to grow so many mushrooms that you actually have no clue what to do with them. And so 103, we make a ton of stuff, and we just make different products like tinctures, chocolates, gummies, salves, lotions, lip balms. It's a really fun class. And then the 104 class is cooking with Great Lakes. And so we show you guys how to, again, we are a commercial kitchen. So we are a restaurant. We cook with our mushrooms, and we don't just saute them.
Right.
And
I always, not just the butter thing.
No, I always make a joke in my classes that it's not the 1700s.
Right.
You don't just saute a mushroom anymore.
Right.
You saute onions, not mushrooms.
From our class, I'm still remembering you or showed a picture of a guy cutting a mushroom that looked just like steak.
Yeah.
It was beautiful.
Yeah.
Exactly. I was hungry.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So you can make mushrooms taste like steak or anything.
Bacon or anything.
Or anything. Yeah, exactly.
So we have scheduled in January, you're going to come back and teach us microgreens.
Herbs and microgreens.
And then February is going to be 102. And then March will be 103.
Exactly. Yeah.
And you'll be able to find all that info on our site and on your site. And
mushroomdeliveries.com.
Mushroomdeliveries.com.
Yeah.
And payment link and registration and all that stuff will be at antrimcd.com.
Perfect.
Closing thoughts. And everybody in the audience know that we're going to do an extended interview podcast with Justin when he comes back.
Nice.
But for today, we just wanted to catch him here at the MACD conference, give them a plug, give Justin a plug, and be thankful that we have the opportunity to see you again.
Yeah, it was good to see you too.
Yeah. All right. So, any parting thoughts?
Yeah. No, I just
mushrooms for everybody.
Mushrooms for everybody.
All right.
Keep cultivating. Yeah.
That's a good one. We're gonna make you some shirts. Keep cultivating.
There we go.
All right. That's it.